watching Flip TV News. I am Opayemi Olugbemi. Had headlines. War-torn Ukraine donating food to Nigeria is disgraceful, Peter Obi reveals. Now the news in details. The candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, says it is a national disgrace for war-torn Ukraine to be donating food to Nigeria. Ukraine donated 25,000 tons of wheat to Nigeria in a move it says will help tackle the emergency food crisis affecting over 1.3 million people in northeast Nigeria. In a statement released, Peter Obi said, "As laudable as Ukraine's kind gesture is, it speaks volumes for us as a people endowed with all needed human and natural resources that a country officially prosecuting a brutal war of national survival with its powerful neighbor, Russia, is generous and kind enough with their food supplies to help us who are officially at peace." He stressed that while Ukraine is still feeding itself despite battling a war, Nigeria that is at peace cannot because of bad leaders. The WFP representative and country director in Nigeria, David Stevenson, while receiving the grains in Abuja, said the shipment was made possible with collaborative efforts from Canada, Denmark, Finland, France, Luxembourg, Norway, Republic of Korea, Sweden, and the United Kingdom, which provided the cost of transporting the wheat from Ukraine to Nigeria. Peter Obi, over a recent interview, averted that millions of Nigerians are living in multiple dimensional poverty because of lack of production. That's it.
You have today 35% unemployment with almost over 50% youth unemployment. So you have millions of your youths who don't know where the next meal will come from. That is at the core of your poverty. Because if you say that 133 million Nigerians are living in multidimensional poverty, is because of lack of production. That is the demand of your economic growth. The consequences that you need to deal with it. You're not producing anything. And when I talk about production, the easiest way to show that you're not a producing country is to look at your exports. Look at your food production. Ruben, our country is 200 million people living on 923,000 square kilometers of land. 60% of your arable land are all cultivated, and you're importing food. It shouldn't be. India is 1.4 billion people living on 3.2 million square kilometers of land. They're able to feed themselves and export agricultural products. You live almost on 1/3 of their land, and you're 1/7 of their population. So you have more land for agriculture. So we need to deal with issue. The uncultivated land in the north is our biggest physical assets. If you go into it, genuinely supporting small farmers to do an agrarian revolution, which will lead to industrialization, because the entire value chain, which will be export-led, you will see a different thing. One is that, Ruben, you're going to create job at the agricultural level, you're going to create job at the industrial level, and by the time you do export, you'll be able to deal with the issue of what you're suffering today due to your rate of exchange. Your exchange is weak because your reserve is low, and your reserve is that of your export. And if you can export more, because of what I've just said now, you'll be able to stabilize that. Countries that have seen their exchange come down by doing the right things, and Nigeria can do that.